Hey, good morning, Kilby family. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another great day here at Kilby. Today is February the 28th. It is the last day of the month. Can you believe it? Can you believe that tomorrow is March the 1st? Wow, we have zipped through this month. It seems like it's been a flash. But I know you guys have been working so hard. It's been a great month. Really, really good to see our some of our iReady data. I did share with your teachers some things that we might be doing a little different in the month of March, getting us ready for our ACAP. I want us to be mindful and thinking about the fact that when you're doing your iReady modules, the time that you spend on it is very important. But at the same time, we want to make sure that that time is being used effectively, that it's used efficiently. In other words, making sure that that time is being used in the right way. We want you, marking the correct answers. We want you thinking through your problems. We want you to make sure that you're doing what you need to do to score at least an 85 to a 90. We'd love for you to score 100 so it can progress you through the modules. That's our goal. You want to try to score 100s on all of the modules. It's going to give us a good snapshot of where you are as far as your ability. So we need you to do your very best on those modules. Okay, so important. We can't really show and target what we need to teach you if you don't show us your absolute best. Okay, so we really need you to work on those modules, do them the right way, making sure that you're marking the right answers, taking your time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm seeing more of those issues in the upper grades, where you guys are just kind of clicking through, and not everybody, and it's not every class, but I do see a few individuals, and I don't want to call them out individually, but you know who you are, and I really encourage you to start buckling down. I'd hate to have to come to you directly and address this, but that's why I'm addressing you guys as a group. As a school, we all need to be working and striving for excellence in everything that we do. So that's why we want to make sure that we're doing our very best, whether it's the modules in iReady, whether it's the class assignments, whether it's your homework. All of those things need to be done to the very best of your ability. That includes your handwriting. You should never turn in sloppy work. It should always be in a way that your teacher can read it, that you can read it, that someone else can read it. So just always try to do your very best work. And it might take a little more time. It might take you slowing down. It may even take you going back and looking back over your work, which is something that we do in our household. And that's actually helped a little bit, where we go back and we double check our work. So those are just some few little study tips, guys, that I know will help you, and that's in any grade. Take your time, always work and strive to do your best work, because again, there's a level of excellence that we have here at Kilby, and I don't know if you know that, but we're striving to always be the very best that we can be, and that has not changed. We're going to continue with that. Teachers are pushing that every day, to do your best work. Okay, and I know sometimes it's hard, sometimes you might not understand it, and that's what our amazing teachers are for. They're here to help you. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask questions. All right, I just wanted to say that this morning. Hey, I'm super excited with tomorrow also being March 1st, because we get to kick off our reading across the building, the school. We're gonna jump in this book together, James and the Giant Peach. I'm so excited about this. Hey, this is my own personal copy. This was on my desk. Look at this. Look at this. It's got my name in it. So this is my own personal copy. And guess what? You get your own personal copy today too. Everybody in the building will get their own copy of this book. And what we want you to do, not only do we want you to read it, but we want you to take it home, and we want you to read it as a family. We're really encouraging, and we're gonna send a letter home to your parents, asking them to help you read through this, because I know some of the younger grades, there's some hard words in here, some words you haven't learned yet. So that's why we're really encouraging your parents to help you as you go through this book. And not only that, but I want to share this with you. You'll also be getting a schedule. So look at this. You're not going to have to read the whole book at one time. There's only a few pages, maybe 9 to 10 pages, that we want you to read each night. And that's not going to take you very long, maybe 15 minutes at the most, 20 minutes at the most. But we're going to try to read through this book a little bit by little together. And as I mentioned last week, we're going to have some trivia questions. I'm going to ask you about the book just to see who all has been reading. And then we're going to give you an opportunity to answer those trivia questions. You can turn them into the Leo Lab. And then we're going to have some drawings for prizes for those that answer our trivia questions correctly. All right. So I don't know the full prize list. I think I received an order list for some things I need to order from Amazon. I think I saw some Roblox cards on there and some other things. So we're going to have some really neat prizes for you. But the main thing is we want you to engage in reading. We want you to engage in getting a book, picking up a book, and diving into a story, diving into this adventure with James and all of his friends, okay? So we're super excited about that. We want you to be involved in that. We want everybody to participate in that. And like I said, we'll be talking about it each day, each morning, a little bit by little, and asking those trivia questions as well, okay? Also want to remind you guys with your Shoals Spark, continue working on those. I see you guys from time to time getting in groups doing that. That's fantastic. I love to see that. I think we have a really, really, really good chance of doing well in that. Just putting our heads together, thinking about some great ideas that are going to help our community. But think through those ideas, come up with those plans, come up with your teams, and get those to Miss Beerhouse as soon as possible, okay? Last thing, and I don't know if you're going to see this before or after this happens, but we're having a concert this morning. The Vocal Jazz Ensemble will be coming to our school this morning to help us celebrate Black History Month, closing that out. They're going to be doing some spirituals, some African-American songs, and some songs that were written by African-American composers. So I'm really excited about that. And they actually reached out and asked if they could come and sing to us. And so we definitely wanted to give them that opportunity. So just want to remind you to be a good audience, be a good listener. We shouldn't be talking and things when they're singing, and definitely want to make sure that we clap and applaud appropriately whenever they finish their singings, whenever they finish their songs. So we're going to be good listeners. We're going to be a great audience. It's not going to be a very long concert, and then we'll get back to our classes and we'll have a great rest of the day. Okay? All right, we're going to pause now for a brief moment of silence, and then we'll have our pledge. All right, teachers, students, let's stand for the pledge. Thank you for standing. Attend. Salute. And pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you, teachers and students. You may be seated. All right, that's all for now, team. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I look forward to seeing you in the building today. Continue to make good decisions. And as I said before, always, always, always do your best work. Take care, guys, and roar Lions.